So I get asked a lot, how do I manage hunger while I'm fasting? So I'm gonna give you some tips. First of all, when most people talk about hunger, they don't really know what true hunger is. Real hunger only really occurs after you've been fasting for maybe a week. So if you're fasting for less than 1 day, that's not really hunger. That is mostly like a smoker being addicted to cigarettes. So whatever craving you feel, let's just call it hunger, it's mostly an attachment, an addiction, a distraction. Your brain is hardwired because that's what it's been doing, up until now. So just know that it's not really hunger. Your body does not need those nutrients. You don't need that for energy at that point in time. And the second thing you have to realize when it comes to fasting is that it's very important for you to address your internal dialogue regarding discomfort. So when you're fasting and you feel hungry and you're suppressing that, you feel uncomfortable. We live in a society nowadays that is obsessed with comfort, but we fail to realize that if you want to maximize pleasure, or at least your ability to feel pleasure, you also have to maximize your exposure and your tolerance to discomfort and pain. So hopefully you would take this fasting practice and the discomfort that comes with it as a blessing. You would embrace it the same way I embrace cold showers or sleeping on a yoga mat on the hard floor, because it's good for you in the long run. It really cultivates not just good physical health but also good mental health. And aside from those two meta tips, I would suggest that you drink a lot of water. Not too much, but just realize that water helps you feel full. And in the wild, all the way back to our ancestors, the natural state is actually not eating. Nowadays, most people, they have something in their gut because they're eating breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks in between. So just know that that sensation of not having anything, you gotta get used to it, and that's where the discomfort is. But that's natural and it's healthy for you, and it will get better. So yeah, water. And the second thing would be sleep. If you are not sleeping well, you would naturally have less mental self-discipline, and you would naturally feel hungry and want to snack. And for this case, you would naturally want to be eating when you're not supposed to be eating. So make sure your sleep is on point. And also, let's say you're doing intermittent fasting and you want to skip your breakfast, make sure that you're not just sitting around doing nothing. Try to focus and plan your day so that you're doing something important. Build new habits in your mind so that instead of being programmed to eat your breakfast, now maybe you're gonna journal, or maybe now you're gonna do a 1 hour yoga session. And my last tip would be caffeine. So coffee and tea, they have caffeine, and caffeine helps suppress your appetite. So if you want to, you can have that. And that's what I did for the first year or so of intermittent fasting. But later on, I cut that out because some people say that even caffeine and coffee and tea, they can alter certain processes in your body that kind of negates some of the positive health benefits of fasting. So if you found this video helpful, tag a friend or share it. I really appreciate it.